We're out here on a golf course, not typical to the OG fashion.
Jacob Golliday, aka Jesus of Golf. Here, episode 6, Old Growth, OGs, with some humbled fellas.
Wes Patterson. Happy to be here, boys.
Absolutely smashed it.
Who played better golf today?
I mean, this is completely debatable. If you're going from off the tee box, I'm at to say a subpar. Jacob wins that a lot, though. He's one of the best drivers of the golf ball.
Yeah, you can use that one.
But the other aspects of the game, I really feel like it helped out the team. Putted well, made some birdies.
Take that one back if you could.
Weird. Wes dropping clubs, shot.
Over and under 14 club tosses today.
He's only gonna swing it 13 times. Taking on the little high schoolers. 1,000 a hole. They're from upstate New York, so.
You guys playing $1,000 on this one?
Yeah.
One of the kids just called his dad
Yeah.
to make sure he had put it in his bank.
Yeah.
What's the most you've ever put down on a game?
1,500 on a hole.
I had no idea we were playing for that until I won, which just made me really nervous.
I knew we were playing for it, and I had $200 in my bank account, so.
What's the most you've ever won?
In one day, like 2,200.
150,000.
Not in a competition game
series. Only thing I got.
He always likes to rub it in. Surprised he hasn't brought up that he's fucking played Wingfoot already like 7 fucking times, you know?
The place reminds me a lot of Wingfoot on Saturday.
So Jacob, I mean, you know, notorious on Instagram. When was Jesus of Golf born? I mean, what happened?
All right, so
Can we show people your driver's license, please?
yeah.
This is a really good story, by the way.
You know, trekking back to Northern Cali, you know, living the Wild Wild West life a little bit, and doing that kind of, you know, little black market, gray market industry.
We call it
and
traditional.
the real market. Yeah. So I was doing that from, 15 to 17, and then decided to kind of give that up and got into golf. And by the time I picked up a golf club, this is how I look.
That was insane.
Thank you, man.
That's about the best thing you can see on a golf course.
Lucky enough, I met up with this guy, and we were on the same Team USA for long drive down in Mexico. And everyone there was calling me like Jesus, and it was kind of getting weird. And like all of a sudden we were intoxicated, like, well, you got to change your name, you got to market it. And Wes over here is like, oh, no, you can't do it, you can't do it. And he had his right,
I didn't say you shouldn't do it. I was like, hey, we might
get in trouble.
Somebody might take it the wrong way.
Yeah.
Just,
and I was with him on that.
As he knows, I'm the devil's advocate all the time. That's why we're best friends.
Waking up that next morning, I opened my Instagram and it said Jesus of Golf, and I was too stubborn to change it. And so here we are.
Played baseball in college, played a little bit of pro ball. Got out of baseball, decided I didn't want a real job. Tried to play a little bit of golf, had a couple guys back me, started playing golf. Realized that the guys are really good at golf and needed to find a real job. And right before I tried to get into the workforce, one of my best friends and my brother were like, hey, you hit it farther than everybody, go to the World Championships, give it a shot before you just give up golf in general. And I ended up coming in 5th and breaking the club and hit the guy in the stands and get like 50 million views. And now I get to sit next to you in New Jersey and play golf on Mondays.
So I saw a lot of cannabis use today. I mean, primarily it was Cannadips driven, but people were partaking on the course more than less.
Yeah.
Where do you guys kind of see the acceptance of cannabis and the sport of golf? Because obviously, like traditionally, I would see them as kind of oil and water.
I think that's the biggest thing we can do right now is change both stigmas. So it's the re-education of the cannabis plant, and it's the re-education that golf isn't a stuck-up sport. And once you can learn that both of them are okay, and maybe you don't want to partake in one of them, but it doesn't mean both can't mingle together, right? It's kind of like working out what was back before in like the 70s, 80s when Arnold was doing it, right? And now you see what it's evolved to. There's 100 different types of ways to work out, and it's not, everyone's doing it. And I think that's the way that golf, cannabis, and like both of them align. Like I think everyone will be doing it. Still, people, if they're gonna see me that like I smoke a lot of weed, they're still gonna see that I'm like high all the time, right? So like I don't think I can ever change that mindset. All I can tell them is like it doesn't change me personally, right? It could affect someone else, but for me, like it helps with my levels.
Cart girl comes up, and instead of ordering, you know, in Wes's case, a Diet Coke and rum, we could get a sour diesel jet. Like, I mean, is that ever gonna get fully in, or?
I think it's gonna be sooner than later. I really do. I think it'd probably be ballpark 5-7 years, maybe.
Yeah, I think by 2030, for sure. Hopefully by 25.
Hopefully by 2025, he can get a joint from the cart girl. He can finish a hole before anybody else tees off. He has 3 mulligans and
it's my own course.
And it's his own golf course. So
You guys had a badass time with you here in New Jersey. Excited to bring you to Humboldt.
let's do it.